What up, crypto warriors? It's Sgtcrypto back at it again. It is Sunday, the 10th of January, 2021. Market is cooling down. We had a big dump from Bitcoin over the last 24 hours. Let's call it a 9% drop from the highs yesterday. And we're down to 36.7 right now. Predictable pullback, healthy pullback. Can't just go straight up in a line straight to the moon and back. So we need healthy pullbacks, and we're seeing everything take a ride with Bitcoin right now, except for the likes of Bitcoin Cash and a few other cryptos in the top 15 and Monero as well. All right, so let's just get into it. Coming from Bitcoin.com, while Bitcoin's price dips in value, crypto assets like Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash shine. Price of Bitcoin has dropped on Sunday, losing more than 6%. We saw it up to 9% right now during the last 24 hours, but a myriad of other coins have seen significant gains. In contrast, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Monero have all jumped in value, while Bitcoin has seen a decent drop. And we should expect these corrections on the way to 100,000 plus Bitcoin. It's just the market. It is what it is. People are going to take profit. People are going to be trading and doing their trading thing. Me, on the other hand, I'll be holding on to my Bitcoin. Thank you. Next, we're seeing Dan Larimer. Dan Larimer announces departure from EOS builder Block.one. Serial blockchain entrepreneur Dan Larimer has left Block.one, the company that raised $4 billion to build the software behind the EOS blockchain. Larimer, who co-founded the company and has served as its CTO since April 2017, announced the move on Block.one's social network, Voice.com, on Sunday. I will continue on my mission to create free market voluntary solutions for secure life, liberty, property, and justice for all. I do not know exactly what is next, but I am leaning toward building more censorship-resistant technologies. He built a lot of blockchain tech from 2013. He was partnered up with this guy here. Where is it? Charles Hoskinson, and they built BitShares together back in 2013. And then he found Steemit in 2016, social media on the blockchain, or the Steemit blockchain. And then he started this company, EOS, or Block.one, which is behind the blockchain of the EOS blockchain. And he is definitely against what Twitter is doing and the likes of Facebook with their censoring of Donald Trump. And he's highly upset about it. So he's definitely going to try to build a more, like he stated, censorship resistant blockchain and possibly social media network. All right, so he said, here is it. Censorship has gotten out of control, talking about Twitter. And he's also hit out at Apple for its threatening and since carried out ban of conservative social media service Parler. So yeah, censorship is a big deal in the blockchain space. We are totally against it. And yeah, there's not much else to say, but EOS has definitely taken a hit because he has left. Next, long desired Bitcoin ETF could actually hurt price in the short term, JP Morgan analyst states. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know I hate this bank because of what the CEO has done in the past and how he had spoken out against Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, saying that he would fire any of his traders or employees that traded Bitcoin, fired them personally if he found out that they traded Bitcoin. Didn't matter if it was on their personal time or company time, but he would fire them, right? But now here we are. They have analysts talking about Bitcoin, and they're trying to spin a narrative, people, like they are the crypto experts, like they've been in the space since 2007, although Bitcoin was invented in 2008 and released in 2009, right? That's how they're going to spin it. Who cares what JP Morgan says? They are a lying, cheating, scumbaggy bank, and we don't care. Nobody really in the Bitcoin space cares about a Bitcoin ETF anyway. But just had to come bring this news to you guys because it was like all over the place. So here it is. While Bitcoin exchange traded fund ETF would be a long-term positive, in the short term it could hurt the price of the lead cryptocurrency as it would draw institutional money from the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, the GBTC, currently the only way for some on Wall Street to gain exposure to Bitcoin, JP Morgan analyst wrote in a report. And again, man, who cares, dude? Nobody cares. We don't care about an Bitcoin ETF. Bitcoin is doing great. It's doing what it's supposed to do without an ETF. And again, no one cares what JP Morgan states. But I was just reading this, and it's funny just how the rules are on Wall Street. They're just stupid. So here it is. Let me find it. Where did it say? Let me see. To get in on the Bitcoin action, they can't even buy the GBTC directly from Grayscale. They have to buy it at a premium on the secondary market. So due to regulatory and other restrictions, some financial institutions and funds can't directly own Bitcoin or even buy shares directly from Grayscale. To get in on the Bitcoin action, they have little choice but to buy GBTC shares on the secondary market at a premium. With an ETF, that premium will shrink, reducing the attractiveness of GBT shares. And yes, in the short term, it's going to drop, but in the long run, this thing is going to pump anyway. All right, and Grayscale is going to continue to do what Grayscale does, which is buy up pretty much all the Bitcoin that's out there. All right, so this is why you, as an individual, have to get in and get as much Bitcoin as you possibly can before the likes of Grayscale, PayPal, and Square, MicroStrategy, and whoever else buy up all the damn Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was made for the people, not for the institutions. Next, deluge of would-be Bitcoin traders prompts eToro to put out the unwelcome MAT. So we're seeing a high demand for people to get into the crypto space to make this quote-unquote quick buck and become a millionaire overnight. Although we know that it doesn't work that way. We've been here in this space since the 2017, 2016 era, all right, and grinding it out during the bear markets, stacking our stats, stacking our ETH during that whole time when people were saying that we were crazy, and it's starting to pay off. And now everybody is hitting you up. I know me personally, everybody's hitting me up talking about, hey, how do I get in this Bitcoin thing? Like, dude, I've been telling you about Bitcoin since it was $3,000 and you told me no. You know what I mean? Let me just get off my high horse. eToro said it's so overwhelmed by demand by newcomers who want to trade cryptocurrencies on the exchange, it has temporarily boosted the amount new users have to put on deposit to discourage them from joining. Going from a $200 deposit to joining their platform to $1,000 right now, just to slow down the demand for people wanting to join their platform. eToro, unfortunately, isn't available here in the great state of New York, and I'm being sarcastic when I say that because they haven't gotten their bit license yet. Here it is. The number of new registrants and the volume of deposits and trade-in on the platform hit all new highs in 2021, fueled by crypto. Amy Butler, global head of PR for eToro, said in an email to CoinDesk, "We have seen huge demand for crypto, especially Bitcoin," she said. And it's mainly due to the fact that Bitcoin is taking over the mainstream media right now and all the financial media news as of late, because of its meteoric run, right? After notching more than a 300% gain in 2020, the price of Bitcoin has already risen more than 35% this year. So all of last year, they didn't talk much about Bitcoin, but then as towards the end of 2020, when it was breaking its all-time highs, we saw the mainstream media getting in on it and talking about it and interviewing everybody that they can about Bitcoin. And it's still continuing to run. And we're starting to see the likes of JP Morgan, the likes of Citibank, and other big banks come out and say that Bitcoin will hit a price of at least $140,000 all the way up to $500,000 during this bull run. So between now and 2024, we're going to see a price of 100K to 500K. And this is what these so-called experts are saying, but crypto people have been saying it for a longer time. So these so-called banking experts coming out and saying it now is, you know, they're just basically copying what people in the crypto space have been saying for a while. So there you have it. You can't FOMO into eToro, not unless you have $1,000 to spare as of right now, because they are being overwhelmed. Last but not least, we are seeing, what is this? No, thank you. I don't want to pay for your stupidness. Got $600. So this is talking about the stimulus check, the $600 stimulus check that everyone has been getting, if you're qualified, that everyone has been getting since December 31st, 2020. And people are buying Tesla stock, NEO, and Pfizer with their stimulus check. A lot of also people are also getting into Bitcoin and crypto as well. But I just wanted to show you that we will continue to see assets continue to pump and rise in price, because that's the best way for people to protect whatever little wealth they have. They're going to continue to print all that money, or not money, but all that currency. People, the government and the Federal Reserve are going to continue to print all that currency. Then people are going to protect themselves and get real assets with that fake currency, with the likes of crypto and stocks, as we're seeing according to this survey and what people are trying to get into. They're saying that they're getting Tesla stock, albeit it's fractional shares, because Tesla closed out at 880 last week, and NEO and Li Auto Inc., I don't even know what that is, and Pfizer stock. So if you get your stimulus check once your bills are paid, I guess, or if you don't care, whatever the case is, I don't know. People are doing different things with their stimulus check. They're not gonna be spending it in the economy like they want people to. They are getting real assets with their stimulus check. Talk about it in the comment section below. Smash that like, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. It's Sgtcrypto, and I'm out. Peace.